Thank you all for coming today from far and wide to witness the marriage of Sherry Lynn Harrod and Stephen Scott Ozdemir. They've each played a special part in their lives, and we wouldn't dream of starting this new adventure without you here. Let me say at the outset that I have written a score of wedding ceremonies and vows. I spent 25 years writing soap operas. I wrote the words for Erica Kane, Vicki Buchanan, Reva Shane, and couples whose names are lost in the mists of my 70-year-old brain. No matter how beautiful those ceremonies were, you must bear in mind that none of those marriages lasted more than 18 months. Because the audience got bored watching happy couples being happy. Steve and Sherry are not Vicki, Clint, or Tad and Dixie. Thank God. Segways brought Sherry and Steve together 3 years ago, and by the way, they have 15 segues between them. They met through a friend who saw Sherry launching her tour company. Later, Steve begged her to come try polo. The mallet fit well in her and her boy's hand. Their newly formed team went on to defeat the reigning champs, clearly due to the absence of the star goalie who refused to be caught dead or alive in Indianapolis. As Sherry and Steve enter into marriage, it's natural to reflect upon what marriage means. First and foremost, it is about love. It's about a burning desire to be with each other always. It's the wide-eyed wonderment felt when waking up in one another's embrace. It is knowing you've found your lifelong partner who intuitively knows what you'll do next on the polo field. Much as they understand each other at an intuitive level, Sherry and Steve share a similar outlook on life. This isn't their first rodeo, and they have learned some things about what a soulmate looks like. They both take pleasure in trying new things, and they can't seem to keep their hands off each other. But marriage is more than passion and heat. It's about selflessness, conflict resolution, compromise, the ability to be right-sized, and most important, commitment. The trust that developed on the polo field blossomed into a patience and closeness that quickly cemented their bond. Sherry and Steve knew that they'd overcome similar hurdles in their past. Together, all of this serves as a solid foundation for marriage. Long-term marriage is not for the commitment phobic, the control freak, or the coward. As a man who will celebrate 40 years of marriage to the same woman in 4 days, I have the bruises and the smiles to back up what I say here. Marriage changes everyone for the better. For Sherry and Steve, it is a chance to grow, and before they saw only stagnation in their lives. For their family and friends, these changes in Sherry and Steve ripple out in waves of joy. May you never have to ask who is the better half in this marriage. I hope you will join me in wishing these two wonderful people many, many years of happiness as they happily glide through the rest of their lives together. Would you please join hands? Sherry, do you take Steve to be your lawful wedded spouse? Do you promise to love and comfort him, to honor him and keep him in sickness and in health, prosperity and adversity, and forsaking all others, to be faithful to him?
I do.
Steve, do you take Sherry to be your lawful wedded spouse? Do you promise to love and comfort her, to honor her and keep her in sickness and in health, in prosperity and adversity, forsaking all others, to be faithful to her? I do. Sherry, will you repeat after me? I, Sherry, take thee, Steve,
I, Sherry, take thee, Steve,
to be my lawful wedded spouse,
to be my lawful wedded spouse,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better or worse, for richer or poorer,
for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish.
to love and to cherish.
Steve, will you repeat after me? I, Steve, take thee, Sherry,
I, Steve, take thee, Sherry,
to be my lawful wedded spouse,
to be my lawful wedded spouse,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and hold from this day forward,
for better or worse, for richer or poorer,
better or worse, richer or poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish.
to love and to cherish.
Rings, please. Steve, please place the ring on Sherry's left hand and repeat after me. I give thee
this ring I give thee,
token and pledge my constant faith and enduring love.
constant faith and enduring love.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring,
Now that you have joined yourselves in solemn matrimony, may you strive all your lives to meet this commitment with the same love and devotion you now possess. By virtue of the authority vested in me as Deputy Marriage Counselor, Commissioner for the County of Alameda, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Keep your hands off each other and go. Ladies and gentlemen, I present for the first time anywhere.
Thank you.